Okay. Here we are. Let's start now. Take your cup of tea, water or coffee and come on your yoga mat and sit. So you can block maybe or folded blanket, sit comfortably. And this is my break, yoga break for later. Drink my water. Okay. And let's sit. And we just start with the breathing. So let's just sit how you feel comfortable. Inhale and lengthen. Take your shoulders back. You can exaggerate, lengthening through the sides and take the shoulders back. Relax your shoulder blades, flat on your upper back. Keep your chin level and then take back of the head slightly back to elongate your neck. And your hands resting on your thighs. Palms facing down or palms facing upwards. Thumb and finger connected perhaps. Close your eyes softly and notice your breath. And just take a few deep breaths, enjoyable, deep flowing breath. Expanding on the inhalation and contracting the tummy muscles on the exhalation. And again, inhale and expand in all directions. And as you exhale, draw your tummy muscles in, exhale fully, and so on. And I would like you to focus on your rib cage. Just notice how the rib cage can expand. It can expand to the sides, to the front, to the back. Feel that expansion. And as you exhale, engage your core muscles. Exhale fully. And so on. Inhale and expand. Exhale, draw your tummy muscles in. Exhale fully. Breath is deep and flowing. Remind yourself about your intention. We all have intentions. Your intention can be very small or very big. Your intention can be just for this yoga class or for a day, for a few days ahead. And if you are in doubt, ask yourself how you committed to yourself. How you committed to your health. And find the inspiration in your answer. Keeping the breath deep and flowing through the rest of the practice. On your next inhale, open your eyes, relax your arms and your legs, and we're going to start. So start on your all fours, and we do cat and the cow stretch. Move that block to the side, we'll need that later. Here, come on your all fours, with your hands beneath your shoulders, knees directly beneath the hips, toes under, and if you look back at your feet, just turn your toes under, on that, and then inhale, lengthen. Arms moving forward, hips moving back. We want to lengthen to the sides. Then soften, melt between the shoulder blades. Inhale back. And as you exhale, chin to your chest and round. Inhale, abdomen down. Lift your heart between your arms, look upwards. And again, exhale and round. Inhale, abdomen down, look up. And continue with a deep breath. Nice and gentle movements. Lovely to stretch in the morning. Just notice all the physical sensations. How you feel today in the morning. Where do you need a little bit more stretch? Somewhere in the body you need more strength and stability. Make your last round. And then bring your back parallel to the floor in your jaw position. Step back with your knees away from the hips, and come up to down facing dog. Inhale, lifting the hips high. Squeeze your arms and your shoulders. Press all finger pads, four corners of the hands into the floor. Extend your thigh bones back and your heels down. And let's spot walk to stretch the hamstrings a little more. Bending your right knee, then the left. A few times. Lovely stretch. Deep breathing still. Watching the breath through the whole practice. On your next inhale, come up on your tiptoes. Bend your knees. Look at your hands or between your hands and walk. Walk towards your hands into your forward bend. Make space between your feet, hips width apart or a little wider, and then squeeze the legs. You have very strong, steady legs. Take your hands to the hips, lift your elbows and your shoulders, lift your chin and come up. And if you have to bend your knees, that's fine. Bend your knees and come up with your knees bent to ease your hamstrings. And then exhale and relax your arms. Just roll your shoulders, soften, 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 loosen up. Okay, well done everyone. Okay, and we do a little stretch for the shoulders. Grab the belt. Okay, do you have a belt? Don't worry, if you don't have yoga belt, you just can have the scarf, long scarf, or you take a belt from the dressing gown. Okay, and we're going to do these movements. Take the belt very wide. I'm going to step back a little so you can see me. And make space between your feet, hips width apart. Inhale, lift your arms high. And as you exhale, see if you can take that belt behind your back. Yeah, make it very wide if you need it. And again, inhale and stretch. Lengthen, lengthen, lengthen. Exhale, bring your arms down. And again, we're going to do it a few times. Inhale and stretch. Exhale, move your arms back. Almost no effort. So this is just a warm up. Start to move the arms up and down, start to warm up the shoulder joints. I can see on my big television screen. Yeah, well done everyone. Okay, moving. Start to warm up the shoulders. Great. Lovely. Engage your tummy muscles. Squeeze your tummy muscles to your spine. Support your back. Great. Well done. Make your last jump. And then relax. Roll the shoulders again. Just relax, relax, relax. Well done. Now bring your hands closer. So measure the space between your hands, about 2 hips width. So just let's measure that space. And then again, inhale and stretch. Lengthen, extend upwards. Engage your core muscles. And I want you to lengthen the tailbone downwards between the sitting bones. That engages your abdomen a little more. Solar plexus in, all the core muscles engaged. Stretch upwards, stretch and stretch. Great. And then lower your chin to your chest. Can you lengthen more? Can you squeeze your shoulders at the back? And as you lift in your head, move the belt back. Just a little bit more, We're sort of moving into the back bend, standing back bend. This is where you need again to engage your core muscles. Lengthen, lengthen, lengthen. And then inhale. Exhale, come out. Just shake your legs, relax, roll your shoulders again. We repeat again. So if that was enough intensity, that's fine. Stay with that space between your hands. Maybe bring your hands a little closer. Now, hips width apart. Okay, and then we're going to do the same. Again, inhale and stretch upwards. Lengthen, lengthen, lengthen. Engage your core muscles. Again, tailbone, tummy muscles in. Stretch upwards, lower your chin to your chest, squeeze your shoulder blades, lengthen a little bit more, even wiggle from side to side, stretch and stretch. Then taking the belt back, lifting your head and moving your ears back. Neck is long, back of the neck is long, and you're moving back. So this is gentle back bend. Listen to your back. You don't have to go far. You just maybe want to stretch upwards, and that's enough. Or if you have enough mobility for the shoulders, moving the arms back, go for it. Enjoy the stretch. Inhale. And come back. Exhale. Relax your arms and just roll the shoulders. Loosen up. Relax, relax, relax. That's very good, everyone. Now move the belt to the side. You need that belt later for our balance. And come to the front of your mat. Come to the front. Make space between your feet, hips width apart. And bring your hands to your heart. We do salutation to the sun. I'm just going to check. Okay, I probably, when I stretch my arms, you lose my hands, but that's okay. You know that my hands there. Okay. Inhale. Exhale. Relax your arms. Inhale. Very gentle back bend, or just stretching upwards. And as you exhale, forward bend. Bend your knees, especially for the first forward bend. That's okay. Bend your knees, and then stretch forward. Lengthen. Exhale, squeeze the legs and bow. And we do it again. Inhale on your finger pads and stretch and lengthen forward. Exhale, squeeze the legs and bow a little deeper. And again, once more. Inhale and stretch forward. Exhale, squeeze the legs and bow. Now move your hands by the side of your heels, right foot back. Stepping back with your right, squeeze the legs, lengthen the tailbone, lift your chest, take a deep breath. If you find this is too much, bring your back knee down to ease your pose. That's okay, with the knee down. Deep breath in. Exhale, stepping back into the plank or half plank. Squeeze your arms, squeeze your shoulders. Lift your chin and look straight. Tummy muscles lifted. Tailbone moving towards your heels. Inhale. And as you exhale, knees, elbows, or maybe lean forward, bend your elbows, and then lie down on your tummy. Point your toes back, and let's check the shoulders. Shoulders lifted. Squeeze your shoulder blades at the back. Lengthen the tailbone. Come up to raise cobra. It doesn't matter how far you come up. Just listen to your lower back. Roll the shoulders. Do the double chin. Inhale. And as you exhale, drag your hands back. Extend and lengthen forward. Shoulders still lifted. Toes under. Down facing dog. Deep breath. Lifting your sitting bones high. And then extending the legs back, heels down. I want you to look at your hands and just remind yourself about good alignment. Spread your fingers wide. Press your finger pads into the floor, especially your thumbs and your index fingers. Squeeze your arms and extend. Push the thigh bones back. On your next inhale, on your tiptoes, look between your hands. Right leg up and step forward. And if you stop somewhere between, help with your hand. Bring that right foot back where you started to the front of your mat. Take a deep breath. Again, comes your core muscles. Lift your tummy muscles up. And then step forward. Forward bend. Squeeze your legs. Bend your knees if you need. Press down with your feet. Come up. Inhale. Lift. Salute to the sun. Exhale. Hands to your heart. With your left side. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale and stretch. Exhale, forward bend, strong legs. Inhale on your finger pads and stretch forward. Exhale, bow. Hands by the side of your heels, left foot back, high back lunge or knee down. Choose your option. Maybe take it easy with your knee down. Deep breath in. Exhale, step back into the plank or half plank. Strong arms. Squeeze your shoulders. Lift your tummy muscles up and lengthen the tailbone to your heels. Inhale. And as you exhale, knees, elbows, or lean forward. Then bend your elbows, point your toes back, head and shoulders lifted. Inhale, come up to raise cobra. How's your back doing? Can you soften your buttocks? If not, just go lower. Soften your buttocks, shoulders down, look at that chin, look straight. Inhale. And as you exhale, drag your hands back and lengthen, carry your heart forward, stretch, stretch, stretch. Toes under, down facing dog, deep breath. And again, checking your hands, spread your fingers wide, your hands like a tiger pose, claw the floor. And then extend your thigh bones back, enjoy the stretch. Squeeze your shoulders at the back, squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. On your next inhale, on your tiptoes, look between your hands, left leg up, step forward. And again, help with your hand if you need. Bring that left foot forward. Take a deep breath. Engage your core muscles and step forward into your forward bend. Space between your feet, hips width apart, check that space. With the legs, press down with your feet and come up. Inhale and lift. Salute into the sun. Exhale, hands to your heart. We do one more round. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale and stretch. Exhale, forward bend. Strong legs. Bend your knees if you need. Inhale and stretch forward. Exhale, bow. Hands by the side of your heels. Right foot back. High leg lunge or knee down. Take a deep breath. And then we're all going to bring knee down to the floor for the Crescent Moon pose. I want you to squeeze the legs. If your knee very sensitive, bring the blanket under your knee joint. If you need it, just take a moment. And then come up with your hands on your front knee. Lengthen the tailbone, like you do the cat stretch. Tummy in and then come up. Inhale and stretch. Lift your chest, take your arms back, breathe deeply. Breathe deeply into your chest. Lift your chest. Expand your chest. Deep breathing. Inhale. And as you exhale, squeeze the legs. Lengthen forward. Touch the floor. Down facing dog. Deep breath in down facing dog. Claw the floor again with your finger pads. Extend your thigh bones back. Inhale. On your tiptoes, look between your hands. Right leg up and step forward. Or knees down and then step forward with your right. You can do that. Nice and easy. Taking your knee above your ankle. Squeeze the legs. Lengthen the tailbone. Inhale and stretch. Back of the waistline. Moving back. And your shoulders and your arms and your thumbs. Your legs still very strong and steady. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Deep breath. Exhale. Touch the floor. Step back to down facing dog. Have a good stretch. Enjoy that lovely deep stretch through the whole back of the body. And now thinking about plank or half plank. Take a moment. Squeeze your shoulders. Lift your chin, look straight. Tummy muscles are lifted. If it's very easy, feel steady. Right foot on top of the left heel. And you want to squeeze the legs. Lift your tummy muscles. Lift, lift, lift. Very strong core muscles. And then place your foot down. Left foot on top of the right heel. Squeeze the legs. You just wait your first and a second toe on top of the heel. Tummy muscles lifted. Inhale. Exhale, both feet down, and then going down, knees, elbows, or just bend your elbows. Point your toes back, head and shoulders lifted, lengthen the tailbone, listen to your body, check your buttocks soft, shoulders down, double chin, lift your chin a little. And I'm still dragging my hands back to get that lift and length. Keep lengthening, lengthening, as you go down, lengthen, lengthen. Toes under, down facing dog. Deep breath. On your next inhale, come up on your tiptoes, look between your hands, right leg up, and step forward, big step forward. Help with your hand again if you need. Deep breath in, engage your core muscles and step into your forward bend. Space between your feet, hips width apart, don't rush to come up. Engage your legs first, squeeze the legs. Press down and come up, strong legs, squeeze, squeeze, squeeze your legs, salute to the sun, exhale, hands to your heart. Left side, I'm going to move to the other side, inhale, exhale, inhale and stretch, exhale, forward bend, strong legs, touch the floor or your shins, inhale, extend forward, exhale, bow, hands by the side of your heels, left foot back, high leg lunge. Take a deep breath. And then we go into the twist. So easier option for the twist, get the back knee down on the floor. Okay, or if you feel okay, that's okay. I can keep my legs straight, make it work. Press your heels, the toes into the floor, so the heels above your toes. Squeeze the hips, lengthen the tailbone, right arm. Look up at your right thumb, and then take your shoulders back, lift your chin, and move back of the head to the heel behind you. Expand your chest, breathe deeply. Lovely everyone, I can see you on my screen. And then exhale and touch the floor. We're going to change legs. If you're happy to jump switch like so, or just step back, step in. Check your front knee above your front ankle. Take a moment, squeeze the legs, lengthen the tailbone. Inhale, left arm. Look up or just look to the side. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze the hips. Your tummy muscles are lifted. Very strong core muscles. Shoulders back, back of the head back. Enjoy the breath. Expand your chest. Inhale. And as you exhale, look down. Touch the floor. Down facing dog. Step back. Have a good stretch. It's lovely to stretch in down facing dog after the twist. Press all finger pads into the floor. Engage your core muscles, lift your tummy muscles up, and extend your legs back. On your next inhale, Thinking about plank or half plank. Core muscles lifted, engage, inhale, and as you exhale, right foot on top of the left heel, squeeze the legs. Keep your tummy muscles lifted, and then you're going to change side. Your left foot on top of the right heel, squeeze your legs, keep your belly button lifted, inhale, exhale, feet down, going down, knees, elbows, or just bend your elbows. Point your toes back, slow, come up to raise cobra. It doesn't matter how far you come up. If your buttocks soft, shoulders lower, double chin, lift your chin a little. Inhale. And as you exhale, keep lengthening forward, drag your hands back, extend, lengthen, stretch forward. Toes under, down facing dog, deep breath. On your next inhale, come up on your tiptoes, look between your hands, left leg up, and step forward, big step forward. Back where you started, squeeze the legs, lengthen the tailbone, and lift your chest. Deep breath. Engage your core muscles and step into your forward bend. Let's take a moment here. Let's take 5 deep breaths, in fact. Hold your elbows if you can. And stay, breathe. On each inhale, lengthen away from the hips. On each exhale, squeeze your legs and bow deeper. And again, on inhale, lengthening through the sides of the body. Exhale, squeeze your legs and bow. Breathe deeply and enjoy that stretch. Keep your legs very strong. Squeeze your legs. It's a great stretch for the hamstrings. Watch your lower back. If you have to bend your knees, that's fine. Bend your knees forward. That's absolutely fine. To ease your back or your hamstrings. Squeeze your legs. And we're going to come up slow. What I suggest, hold your hips first. With your hands, encourage your hips to squeeze in towards the middle of the pelvis. Then lift your elbows, shoulders, lift your chin and come up with super strong legs. Squeeze your legs as you come up. And then inhale and stretch your arms. Salute into the sun. Exhale, hands to your heart. Take a deep breath. And relax. And just give your legs a little shake. Relax. Have a drink, everyone. Okay. It's nice to be hydrated, especially during strong postures, strong yoga session in the morning. Great. Now, find the strap or the belt, so whatever you have. We're going to do this balance. Watch me for a moment. So the balance looks like that. If you've been to my lesson last night, so you know what to expect. So watch me for a moment. I just show you first. So this is what we want to do. If you need a wall, come to the wall, hold the wall with one finger. You can hear my cuckoo clock now. Okay. And the shape is this. Stretching forward, taking that leg to the side, letting go of the wall perhaps, then coming back, and maybe with 2 hands, lifting that leg a little higher. Okay. Or just with 1 hand. What I want you to watch, your hips, trying to keep your hips back, above your standing ankle, above your standing foot, not forward. So this is very bad for the lower back. If you find yourself, the hips moving forward, just draw that leg back and keep your hips back. Okay, let's try the right leg. Okay, belt around the ball of your right foot. Right foot, come to the wall, come close to the wall if you need it. So if you're not sure about your balance, hold the wall, maybe just with 1 finger. 1 finger is enough sometimes. You bend your leg, okay, and your knees outside. Take a moment, and you move the hips back, not forward. Engage your core muscles, stretch your left arm or hold the wall, and then push your foot forward, and forward, and forward. And see if this is okay. Or do you need to bend your knee? That's all right. Bend your knee, that's fine. Then you let go of the wall, perhaps you can, maybe not, and that's also okay. Hold the wall. Hips not moving forward, hips moving back. You want your hips above your ankles. Okay, great. Balance, focus on the point, straight ahead. And then we're going to take that right leg to the right, opening the hip. Okay, opening the hip. It doesn't matter how far you go. Deep breath, hold the ball again with one finger if you need. And we're going to bring that leg back where you started, to the front. Maybe now you can hold your belt with two hands and lift your foot just a little higher. You don't have to do everything, remember that. And then bend your knee and relax. Shake your legs. Shake, shake, shake. Okay, changing sides. Okay, you're getting better with this balance. Has been practicing that for a while. Okay, left leg. Okay, left foot. Hold the belt. Okay, hold the wall if you need it. Take a moment. Check your hips. Not moving forward. Engage your core muscles. Push that left foot forward. Look at the point. Straight ahead. That will help you with the balance. Deep breath. Then you're going to take that leg to the side. Squeeze the hips. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. You're squeezing the hips towards the middle of the pelvis. And again, check your core muscles engaged. Tummy muscles very strong and steady. Okay, bringing your leg to the front again, slow, no rush. All the balances needs time. Okay, maybe two hands, maybe just one. And can you lift that leg? You might find this side a little bit different than another side. Mine definitely different. Okay. Inhale. And as you exhale, release. Okay, shake your legs. Relax, relax, relax. Okay, well done, that was great. Okay, the chair pose. Move that belt to the side. Okay, the chair pose. Show you options if you feel shoulders very tight. So do this option. Bring your arms parallel towards the floor. You're going to push the hips back. Back like that. Tummy muscles engaged. And if it's okay with your shoulders, draw your arms back into your shoulder joints. And then we're going to stretch the arms upwards. And we're going to stay here for a while, then sitting lower, coming up into the forward bend, and then do it again. So we're going to move. Let's do it 3 times. Okay? Feet parallel, hips width apart. Stretch your arms in front to start. Inhale. Imagine there's a high chair behind you. And as you exhale, you're just about to sit on that high chair behind you. You push the hips back and back and back. Lift your tummy muscles, very strong core muscles. Arms moving back into your shoulder joints. And then maybe stretch your arms over the head, over the head. Your core muscles engaged. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze your core muscles. Okay, and if it's too much for your shoulders, just bring your arms like so parallel towards the floor, that's okay. Inhale. Exhale, sitting just tiny bit lower. Then come up. And we go into the forward bend. Bend your knees if you need. When you go into your forward bend, relax your neck, relax your shoulders, soften, soften, soften. Okay, deep breath. And we're going to repeat again. Now start with your knees bent. Bend your knees, push the hips back, then lift your core muscles, lift your tummy muscles and come up. Maybe this is just enough. Or straighten again your arms over the head. Thumbs moving to the wall behind you. Deep breath. Breathing deeply. Very good. And we go again. Sit just tiny bit lower. And then come up all the way up. Forward bend. Bend your knees again if you need. And when you are in forward bend, again, roll your shoulders. Relax your neck. Shoulders and neck soft. We do it again. And again, bend your knees, push the hips back, lift your tummy muscles, and come up. Your chair pose. I know it's very strong, challenging. Arms moving back into your shoulder joints. With the strong core muscles, lift your arms. Thumbs moving to the wall behind you. And don't worry to do everything. You can keep your arms parallel towards the floor. Inhale. Exhale, just tiny bit lower, then come up all the way up, forward bend, bend your knees again if you need. Relax your neck, relax your shoulders. Your legs still very strong, can you squeeze the legs? It's okay to have your knees bent, to ease your lower back or to ease your hamstrings. And what we do next, we try to bend knees now and sit on the floor. Can you do that? But don't worry, you can come up and then sit in your fashioned way. Maybe you can sit like so, and then stretch your legs in front. Lean back, keep the pelvis forward, and give your legs a little shake. Relax, relax, relax. Great. Now we're going to sit on the block again or on a folded blanket. And if you have extra block or extra yoga brick at home, use it. Or if you don't have that, take a book. Maybe it's the widest book you can find, or dictionary, or roll the blanket. I'll show you how to do it. I'm going to take my blanket. Okay. So this is my blanket. And if you want to roll the blanket like that into the little sausage, and you can use that instead of this brick. Okay, I'll show you how to do it. First of all, we're going to do it without. Okay, we're going to sit on the blanket or on the block with the feet together. This is a lovely posture for creating more space for the lower back, for the hips, for the back of the pelvis. Okay, and this is called Pada Konasana, or the cobbler pose. Look at your feet, and you squeeze your feet against each other. You have four corners: big toe joint pad, inside of the heel, little toe joint pad, outside of the heels. So you want to squeeze those four corners against each other. Hold your shins, spread your toes, inhale and lengthen. Exhale, engage your tummy muscles and start to fold forward. And as you're folding forward, if you feel, okay, my elbows bent, take your elbows wider towards to your knees, press your arms into the legs, legs into your arms, and continue to lengthen forward. Keep stretching forward. Lengthen, lengthen. Keep pressing your arms into your legs, legs into your arms. I'm just looking at my screen. All your beautiful postures. Great. Relax your neck. Soften your neck. Neck is long. Press your feet against each other. Press, press, press. Another deep breath. And then slowly come up. Inhale, come up. And relax your legs for a moment. Relax and shake. I just want to show you what is happening, what the energy we want in this posture. Relax your legs. So when you're there, the energy on your thighs and on your hips is the same like you do the calf stretch. When we do the calf stretch like that, the inner thighs moving back and wider. So we're trying to create more space here between the sitting bones, and that the same energy when we do this Pada Konasana. Okay. So now, we did that without block. Now we're going to bring the block. We need more space. So if you have block or the brick, bring it here between your feet, or that folded blanket. Okay, folded blanket just between your feet, so you have more space, and you're going to squeeze that blanket or squeeze the brick. Okay, I have a brick. I'm going to use my brick, my yoga brick. And I'm going to squeeze that. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Again, check your toes active. Toes active. Four corners of the feet squeezing into that block. And you can stop here, because I know there's lots of effort needed. Like trying to crush that brick or the block or the blanket between. And I know that reflects at the back of the pelvis. So we're trying to create more space there for the hips, for the lower back. Okay. Deep breath in. And as you exhale, tummy muscles engaged. Can you fold forward? But don't worry. If you feel there's no space for me, I just want to stay straight, that's fine. Or if you have space to fold, go for it. It's more advanced options. Elbows against your legs. Again, press your elbows into your legs, legs into your elbows. You feel good engagement on the inner thighs. These muscles on the inner thighs, good engaged. And the energy, like you do the calf stretch, the thigh bones moving back and wider apart. Breathe. Squeeze that brick. Inner thighs moving back. Creating more space for the lower back, for the hips, for the pelvis. On your next inhale, come up. Inhale, come back, sitting straight with your legs in front. Just give your legs a little shake. Relax, relax, relax. Move that brick to the side. And we're going to repeat again without brick. I just want you to notice the difference. Bring your feet again together. So hopefully, you feel a little bit looser now. So I definitely feel a little bit more space. And let's do it again. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, tummy in. And you're folding forward. Elbows wide. Press your arms into your legs, legs into your arms, and extend and reach forward, reach forward, reach forward. You might feel you go a little bit easier into this posture, deeper, easier. Or maybe the same, and that's all right. That's okay. The movement happens on a subtle level, the space we create. On the next inhale, come back. Inhale, come back, and relax your legs, shake your legs. So just again, sit on the floor, tip the pelvis forward, and shake your legs. Relax, relax, relax. Great. And the next movement I want to show you, this is very good for releasing the tightness or tightness around the hips and the back. This is what we do, rowing movements. We're going to separate the legs wide, toes active still, and we're going to do rowing movements. Let's do 5 rounds one direction, and then 5 rounds another direction. This is great after Padasana. So lie down, knees to your chest, flex your feet, separate your toes wide, and then take your knees very wide. Feet, knees, legs apart, and let's do rowing movements. This is lovely self-massage for the lower back, for the hips, for the back of the pelvis. And we know that we need to engage tummy muscles. Squeeze your tummy muscles in. When we move the legs, we use the core muscles. Tummy muscles engaged. Big movements. And then change direction. 5 rounds another direction. No rush, just finish what you're doing. And when you finish, rock from side to side. And then roll over to your right hand side. And come up to the sitting and relax. So if you're not sure how to relax, okay, relaxing in Savasana is this. When you lie on the floor with your feet wide, with your arms to the side. And relax. And I come closer to the screen so you can hear my voice better. Okay. Let's check how you relax in Savasana. Feet wider than the hips. Press your hips into the floor so you can restore that lumbar space. There is a space between your lower back and your yoga mat. That's natural alignment of your lower back. And then completely relax your legs. Just soften your legs, your feet. Relax your toes. And then check your shoulders. Roll your shoulders. Relax your shoulder blades. Flat on the floor. Arms away from your body, palms facing upwards. Back of the head nicely balanced on the floor. And if you're not sure, just roll your head from side to side. Relax all neck muscles. And then come back to the middle. Smile to relax your facial muscles. Leave the beginning of the smile on your face. And feel your forehead becoming wider and smoother. Relax your scalp. Relax your ears, the skin beneath your ears. And relax your breathing. Slow down your breath. Slow down your breath. Slow down your thoughts, your emotions and feelings. And let go of all the unnecessary tension. Letting go gives us freedom, and freedom is the only condition for happiness. If in our heart we still cling to anything, anger, anxiety, or possessions, we cannot be free. This is wise words from the Buddhist master Thich Nhat Hanh. I'll read once more. Words on true freedom. Letting go gives us freedom, and freedom is the only condition for happiness. If in our heart we still cling to anything, anger, anxiety, or possessions, we cannot be free. Just notice your thoughts, your feelings, and emotions. I know when we relax or when we meditate, lots of thoughts arise, lots of feelings. And if at that moment you can acknowledge and embrace all the thoughts, even your negative thoughts or thinking, embrace it and offer acceptance by saying to yourself, I love you. And I know this can be challenging. And sometimes thoughts can be very painful, sometimes really painful, and have been held a long time. Many events in our life were not of our choosing. We didn't ask for them, but they happened. And here's the thing we must remember. We cannot change the past, and some present situations are beyond our control. But we can choose to change our thoughts and feelings about them. And again, if lots of thoughts arise, just acknowledge your thoughts, embrace them, and offer them love and acceptance. And then release them, letting go. When we offer love to our heart darkness, the light gets brighter. And we can see what's going right. Solutions and possibilities naturally begin opening up. Wounds can heal, and we can forgive. Just letting go and releasing the thoughts which might be hard to release sometimes. Letting go of unnecessary tension, physical tension, anxiety, stress, judging thoughts. Letting go gives us freedom, and freedom is the only condition for happiness. If in our heart we still cling to anything, anger, anxiety, or possessions, we cannot be free. Let go of everything that you don't want to hold on anymore. Now, as your relaxation and short meditation comes to the end, bring your awareness back to your surroundings, back to your friends, to your family, to your pets next to you. Deepen your breath. Extend your inhalations, exhalations. And start to make little movements, wriggle your toes, your fingers. And then slide your legs together. Arms by the side of your body. Inhale and stretch. Take your arms over your head on the floor. Stretch the stretch away from the waistline. And when you feel sufficiently stretched, bend your knees, hug your knees with your hands, and gently rock from side to side. Do you weighting in the lower back? Then roll over to your right hand side and come up to the sitting. Sit comfortably with your hands in Anjali Mudra in front of your heart. Inhale, lift and lengthen, and then slightly lean back just to feel that strong support of your back muscles. Support, steadiness of the universe. Reflect your practice, reflect your intention of the practice. Notice how you feel. Enjoy extra strength, flexibility, and clarity of mind. Traditionally, we finish class with one gentle Om. Exhale first. Inhale. Bow your head to your heart, to the light within you, and open your eyes. Well done, everyone. Well done, new students. Thank you very much. Namaste. And have a lovely day, everyone.